Good morning. Welcome to Saturday in the Studio. I almost said new in the studio. Saturday in the Studio. My name is Lisa Schmidt. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and my husband and I work together to do these broadcasts. So I might be the front face you see, but there's a lot going on behind the scenes that I could not do. So. Anyway, this morning I am going to show you how to use, there's a stamp set and a punch in the JJ22, so the January to June 2022 catalog, called Let's Set Sale. And so I'm going to go ahead and show you that. So here is the stamp set, Let's Set Sail, and it's just got some really cool things. Obviously, it's got the sails of the boat, Let Your Dreams Sail, Adventure Waits, Hope It's Your Best Day Ever, which I love the periods there, some sweet little birds, and then this piece, which could be like the ocean. So I'm going to make a card for you that is using these things. It's very, very, whoopsie, very, very pretty. I don't know why I lost my little white, but that's okay. Just like that, things disappear. Nope, that's for something else, but that's okay. All right, so I'm going to cut this at 4 inches. And you grab me a background. I don't know what happened to my stuff. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stamp this way is how it's going to lay. And I'm going to stamp a soft suede on the bottom. You could do it soft suede. I honestly don't know where it went. Okay. So I'm going to stamp this in soft suede across the bottom. So it's like the beach or the sand. Pardon? Soft suede is fine.
I thought you just said you had soft suede.
No, like a regular card. Thanks. And then I'm going to stamp one more on top in Misty Moonlight. And remember, Misty Moonlight is a color that is going away. It's been around for 2 years. It's probably one of my favorites of the in colors from that time. Now, as you can see, when you have a bigger stamp, see that line right there? You just have to be a little bit careful because you don't want to get those really sharp lines. Thanks, love. All right, let's go ahead and stamp this right on top of there, just like that. And I think I'm going to do one more in blue so we can bring it up, the Misty Moonlight, so we can bring that ocean up a little bit higher. And we'll go like that. Yeah, that looks great. Okay. We are going to make a sailboat. So we're going to use some cardstock and we're going to punch out, we're going to stamp the little boat in espresso. It's actually not too little, it's a big boat. We're going to stamp our boat in espresso and punch it out. Always stamp first, then punch. That's a kind of an easy way to get that, especially with something that's so fine like that.
Yeah, I don't know how you would stamp that after you punched it.
I don't know how you would either. All right, I'm going to stamp one sail in real red. So we'll just let our boat sit there. One sail in real red, this one. It's kind of fun because the sails have a little stripe in them. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I think it's really cute. And I'm going to stamp the other sail in, is it daffodil or crushed curry? Crushed curry. Stamp the other one in crushed curry. You know what? I'm going to punch this one out before I stamp the other one because you know what happens sometimes. You end up with funky pieces.
End up wrecking one of your sails.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. So there we go. Yeah, it probably would. Wow, did that? Oh, you know what happened? Look
That's
at that.
the other one.
Nope, it's this one. It bent on the top because of the way I put it on there. You see that?
Oh, yeah.
It just bent. So let me just grab another piece of white, no problem, and stamp that again. Because it is photopolymer, it is bendable, which is kind of nice when you want words to go a certain direction. All right, let's get this in here just like that. And punch it out. Okay, there's our sail. So far we've got our boat right there. There's one sail on this side. And we'll go ahead and stamp let's see where that one is. I stick that in there. Will that be, I think I'm just going to get a bigger piece of paper. I don't know why I'm struggling with this little piece of paper. All right. And the sail is on that side. So I'm going to stamp that like that. And go over to this side. There we go. Just like that. Perfect. All right. All right, now we're going to build our boat on top of here. So we've got our sailboat. Oh, we have to do something in the background first. Let me just close these quick, and we're going to make some clouds. We want some clouds in the background, and I'm going to use our cloud punch and a blending brush. Yeah, a lot of things open, huh? A lot of ink there. Okay, we're going to make some clouds in the background, and we're going to use our cloud punch, which is right here. So we're going to use the cloud punch, and I'm going to use not extra thick, the thick white cardstock to make a little template. Okay, that's my template, and we're going to use Pool Party and brush it on. I'm going to put my little rubber mat underneath here because I know I'm going to go off the edges. Okay, so I want to make lots of clouds here. So let's get some Pool Party, and I'm going to go off the edge even there. Just make some clouds. Make some over here. Make sure the edges are really what you want to get nice and
sharp.
Yeah, sharp. I was going to say dark, but we can even turn it over and do some this way off a little bit. Just want it to be kind of a cloudy but sunny day. I don't think I want one that low. I'll put a little bit more up here.
Nice.
There we go. Yeah, I think that looks good. So we've got some clouds in the sky, and we're going to go ahead and now put our sailboat in the ocean. So here's our boat. It's going to sit right like that. I am going to grab some of our mini dimensionals, and they will fit. I don't need this mat anymore, and they will fit on the back, I hope. All right, so let's go ahead and put those on. A couple of them, probably three. Three will work on our little boat. We actually could have done the boat flat on and then pop up the sails, but that's okay. We'll pop. Is that what you were just thinking? I'll just do that because these are just a tad big, and I'm like, oof. That's going to be difficult. So I'm going to grab my mat again, and I'm going to show you why, because I need to use some adhesive. But if I do it on my table, I get adhesive all over. Whereas if I do it on this mat, I don't. It's a little rubber mat.
Silicone sheet.
Silicone sheet. Thank you. Which just went over the edge over there. Okay. We're going to put this right here. Pardon?
It's between the thing and the wall.
Yep. And I'm going to I'll pop up my sails with a regular size dimensional. I need to bring some more over here, apparently. All right, let's just use a piece of the dimension. You know, I always use these. I don't know where my dimensionals. Oh, here they are right in front of me. There they are. I'm going to use these dimensionals. This is really what I wanted. So we'll put the yellow. Or it's not yellow, it's crushed curry sail. I just think it's really cool in these bright colors too. I'm going to put the crushed curry sail on this side, like that, blowing in the wind. And I suppose, you could just cut out clouds and you could use them that way also, just as a cloud. I'm just going to go with one on the red sail because I put it right in the middle there. And the red sail is going to go on this side, kind of like that, touching the top, because that's how the sailboat works, right? And then the last thing we just need is a little, I'm going to put a sentiment up at the top, and I think I'm going to use my Misty Moonlight. It's really a fun set to play with. And actually, that's not the last thing, because I want to put those little birds in there up in the sky here. So let's grab some birds, which I clearly have out already. Here they are. Look at how little they are. I don't know if you can see them. They're itty bitty birds. I'm going to stamp those in black. Memento black. We'll do kind of some birds over here. I just really like the birds. It's like a whole flock. There we go. And then I'm going to stamp my sentiment right here. And I thought it'd be fun to use. Hope it's your best day ever. I think that's a fun phrase. Like I said, I really like that. My blocks are getting messy, but I'm going to use this one. Ooh, we'll peel that off. I'm going to clean that off over there a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and use this one. I do love the photopolymer because I can see Yes, I'm gonna do this color. I'm like, wait, black or this? Because I can actually see if it's straight or how it's sitting there. I bet that, I'm thinking my whole card is a little bit too long. I'm gonna check that before I stick it on. It feels long. Look at that. Know my sizes. So we're gonna trim it a little bit first and then we'll put the words on because we'll know where we want them to be. That looks great. Yeah, I was like, just feels a little on the long side. So let me go back into my Misty Moonlight ink. I'm going to put it right up here. Hope it's the best day ever. Best day ever. How fun is that? Look at my fingers. How fun is that? Let's go ahead and adhere it to the card. And move my inks out of the way. There we go. Oops, on the front, not the inside. But look how fun. What do you think? It's a great guy card, I think. It's not a duck, Dave. It's not a duck. It's not a, I don't know.
Yeah.
Dave
fish,
gets perturbed with a golf club. He's like, I don't golf. And a fish, I don't fish. But there you go. Isn't that nice? I think that's really, really pretty. Let's go down a little bit there. All right. Do you have an announcement for us?
I do. One thing just to remind you of is on Wednesday, the last chance sale came out. So everything that is going away came out. And so just to sort of spin through here a little bit, I've got all of the different things that are currently on sale that will be retiring.
Wait, go back. Did I not? No. Sweet ice cream? No. Okay, still mourning. You know, that's
in good taste, those wonderful papers.
Those are such good papers. And they're on sale, right?
Yep.
Yeah, look at that. Yep.
$12.60 down from $21.
Wow. Nice.
Great chance to stock up on that. Of course, the In Colors, the grid paper, the Artistry Blooms adhesive backed gems, all those things going away. You're going to want to order, if there's something that you see on the list, order it now because they will go away quickly. And I have posted on our Facebook page a link to the list as well as a link to order.
And once they're gone, they're gone. So that's kind of a bummer. But all right, I want to show you one other card. And I actually have the whole card here, Dave, not just a piece of it. I don't know. I was so excited about that sailboat, I guess. I am going to use, this is our, it's written on here. What is
Beauty
it again?
of the Earth?
No, not Beauty of the Earth. It's New Horizons.
Yes.
So this New Horizons paper is so fun. I've got a couple swaps here. I'm going to move that. Or swatches. But it's so much fun because, I mean, you can use it for backgrounds. And I think this is one of my favorite ones, is this one. Because, of course, it screams spring. So I'm going to use, I don't want that. And I'm going to use this one. So a little piece of that, and I don't need those. And we're going to stamp a sailboat and put it on here because we're going to use this as our main background. So the sailboat, I think I am going to stamp and punch again, and I'm going to stamp the boat actually in a soft suede this time so that it's a little bit not as dark, perhaps. Let's go ahead and stamp that. Let's stamp our soft suede boat. No worries, just breakfast coming. All right, yes, we know. All right, I didn't know if this side should have lines, but I think it does not. So let me punch out yes, my goodness, these people are impatient. All right, there we go. And I'm going to stamp my sails because I am using, I'm going to close this. I am using mint macaron. And so I'm going to stamp the sails also in mint macaron. I need to just quickly, I'm switched back over to a Stamp and Scrub, friends. I like the chamois, but I don't have water in my basement. And so it's a good thing, right? So I've switched back over to using my Stamp and Scrub because I can have a little bottle of water and then I can quickly and easily clean my stamps. Whereas with the chamois, while I really like how it cleans, I can't do that. So there we go. All right, so we're going to stamp these, make sure it's clean, in mint macaron. Didn't look like I picked up much ink, but I'm sure I did. Yeah, awesome. And I'm going to stamp this side, both sides, in mint macaron. ink it one more time. There we go. And we will just trim that right down the middle. Here's our boat. We have extra sails. There we go. And go ahead and grab our, oh yeah, the sail is the other way. I forgot that. I'll just trim this off. There we go. All right, so we'll go ahead and put the sail in there. We'll punch this one, then we'll punch the other one. There's one. And here is also the other way. I'll trim that closer. Here's the other one. I need to push that a little bit. There we go. All right. So here are our boat pieces. We have extra pieces we do not need, but we do want these pieces. Okay. So here is our background. This piece I'm actually going to put on Blackberry Bliss because look at how nice that looks. I think I'm going to do that first, and then I'll go ahead and put on the boat. Use this. Here we go. Boom, boom. Isn't that so fun? I mean, it just looks like there's something in the back. Well, there is something in the background, but it looks like a sunset or sunrise or something like that. So
it sort of looks like something on the opposite shore,
yes,
looking across the lake.
And the other night I dropped my rubber mat, so I still have to get that. Otherwise, I would use it right here. All right, there we go. And this, I actually have the Stampin' Seal Plus because I don't know where my adhesive is at the moment. So I'm just tucking back those little pieces. Dave's shaking his head. It's all good. All right, so here's my boat. I'll put it over here. And we will pop up our little sails. Pop up that sail and put it on this side, like that. Then we're going to pop up the other sail, put it on the other side, like that. Okay, so we have a kind of a cool boat. There's one more stamp in here that's really, really fun. It is a little shadow of the boat in the water. So let's go ahead and stamp that. I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to stamp that in that Misty Moonlight that we have. There we go. So I'll just stamp this in Misty Moonlight. So it's that reflection of the boat, which I think is kind of cool, in the water. Isn't that fun? I think that's kind of fun. Yeah. And then we just need a sentiment. I'm thinking, I'm thinking black. I think the Misty Moonlight might not show up enough here. So let's see which one, if we want to use one of these. Should we use, what do you think, Dave? Preference?
Let your dreams set sail.
Let your dreams set sail. Not to Cancun. Just kidding. Let it go. All right. Let your dreams set sail. You see I keep using the same block. I just kind of turn it over. And then I can clean them all later. All right. Let your dreams set sail. And I'm thinking down on the bottom here. There we go. All right. Isn't that just so fun? I love it. I think it's super, super pretty and just really fun. Oops, we got to put it on the card. Hello. We have to finish it and put it on the whole card. Here we go. There we go. That's better. Now it looks really pretty. It's finished. I just think that's really fun. What do you think? Do you like it?
Looks great.
I have a couple other cards to show you. Did you have another announcement, or we're good?
Just one other thing I'm going to mention.
Go ahead.
And that is, don't forget, we have a couple days left of the special of the week. This week, we're featuring the Paradise Palms bundle, and you get blender brushes, and you get it for not $64 like you would normally. You can get it for $55, $11 savings with this week's special of the week.
Nice. All right, here are some other cards. This one is made by Deb Klofke. I just thought that was really fun also. Again, she used double of the crumb cake, pool party. I was just going to see, there's not this circle stamp in here, but maybe she punched out a circle, made a circle, and then blended it with the birds. Really fun. I just like it. I think it's pretty with this little circle behind it. Oops, sorry. There you go. I just think that's fun. I have one more that someone else made, and then I have one that I made. Here's the other one. This is made by Lisa Schultz. And this is our watercolor paper. You can see that she has literally just put water on it and ink to make sort of that blue and then the sunset type effect. And then back, this is our leather brown, early espresso leather ribbon. It looks like leather. It's not leather. But I think, isn't that fun too? I think that's really cute, really pretty, by Lisa Schultz. And then here is one that I made. I was kind of proud of this one, honestly. I think this, well, I just came up with it. I was like, I want a porthole. And so do you notice the sailboat is a little bit smaller than the other sailboat? Here's the original sailboat. I have a white one, extra white here. There's our original sailboat, right? That's fine. We could make it a smaller boat. Watch this. Snip, snip, snip. Now I have a little sailboat. Any size you want. And the sail, that's fine. I just went like this, and let's make it smaller. Snip. Now I have a little sailboat, just like that. So that's how I made that. And I did use the same on the horizon paper behind it. And then this is from the Waves of the Ocean, this right here. Isn't that fun though? I just thought it was cool with the silver kind of looking like a looking like a porthole. So there you have it, friends. Here are our cards for today. So fun. So very fun. All right. Anything else, Dave?
That's all we have.
That's all we have. Sign up for bingo. Like the page, share with your friends, and I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. Do something exciting and fun, okay? Like stamping, and put it in the comments so I can see your cards. All right, friends, we'll see you on Monday for New in the Studio. Happy stamping!